You tell me always fine, cause you're afraid of lying. You don't know what it's like, don't know what it's like. You tell me always fine, cause you're afraid of lying.
My name is Desire Mahlase, but I like being called D. So I'm here to tell my story about Mjola, how Mjola has affected me and how Mjola has treated me and how it has hurt me. So I started dating at the age of 16. I was doing grade 10. Around September, dated this guy. He was my first guy, the first guy I've ever dated in my entire life. And yeah, so if he's my first guy, then he's first in everything. 2017 June, I found out he was cheating on me with this girl. They were from the same church apparently, and I confronted him about it. He did not deny. He said yeah, they were dating. Okay, they're dating. I didn't leave him. We continued dating till 2018 June. The girl came to me and she asked me if I'm still dating the guy, and I said yes. And then she was like, you should leave the guy alone because now I'm pregnant with his child, so leave us alone. Okay, I confronted the guy, asked him, is she telling me the truth when she says that she's pregnant? And he said yeah, she is pregnant. He agreed for her, she's pregnant. He did not deny anything. And he was like, if you want to leave, feel free to leave, because yeah. And I was like, I'm not gonna leave you for anybody, not even if she's having a kid. Then we continued dating until August. He told me that the girl was lying. She faked the whole pregnancy thing because he wanted to dump her, and then she didn't want him to leave her, so she had to fake the pregnancy. That was that. September 2018, I fell pregnant for the guy. I found out in November that I'm pregnant, and then December there's this girl that came and she was like, I'm pregnant. Apparently he was cheating on me again with another girl, but not the same girl. And then she came to me, she told me she's pregnant with my boyfriend's, for my boyfriend. And then I confronted him. He denied everything, even though I had proofs. The girl sent me screenshots of them talking and proof that she's pregnant, but still I chose to believe the guy over the girl. I don't know what happened to the girl and the baby, but then June I gave birth to my son, and yeah, he was there when I gave birth, but then he had to go back to school. It was 2019, June 2019, and then it goes by December 2019. He came back home from school, and then one day he texted me. In fact, he forwarded a message, forwarded a message to me from a random number, and then that number also appeared on my phone. I took the number. I was surprised because the message was like, good night my queen, sleep well, I love you so much. So how come he's telling this number where he loves the number? I don't know who the phone number was for. So I decided to take the number, and then WhatsApp, decided to text the number. When I texted the number, I was like, hey. The person answered, hey. I'm like, how are you doing? She said she's good. And I asked her, who are you? She was like, I should be asking you, who are you? Because you're the one who texted me first. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm Desire. So I just wanted to know who you are. She told me her name. And I'm like, do you know this guy? I asked her about my boyfriend. Do you know this guy? She was like, I don't have time for child's play. I was like, okay, that's good. That's fine. I left. I just let her be. Few days later, I think the girl saved my number. And now I had already saved them because I wanted to talk to her. And then a few days later, she posted a post about my boyfriend. She wrote his name and be like, I love this guy so much. I saw the post. I didn't do nothing. I just took a pic of me and the guy and our son and posted it on my status saying, I love you so much and I wish you will always be here in my life forever. And the girl started posting things like, I think people should stop trapping our boyfriends with babies. And she was like, people should stop forcing our boyfriends to stay in their life because of babies. That was surprising. But I didn't say anything to her. And then I posted a pic again, the second pic, when I was with the guy. And then the girl came to my inbox. She was like, you should stop forcing relationships. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, I know you're forcing a relationship with my boyfriend. You're trapping him with a baby. I was like, okay. Who is the boyfriend that you're talking about? I was like, for the parent, I know that he wants to leave you, but then you are not allowing him to leave. I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to fight with you for a boy. I'm not going to fight with you over a guy. So if you're ready to talk to me with manners, and if you're ready to talk to me in a good way, you will tell me, because now I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to exchange words with you. And then she started calling me a bitch and something like that. But then I was like, grow up. I thought maybe girls battling university, they have that mindset of not fighting over a guy, but I was wrong. You certainly have a lot of growing up to do. And then she never texted. 2 days after, she texted me again. She was like, I'm sorry, I'm ready to talk to you like grown up people. I'm ready to talk to you like grown ups. I was like, okay, so tell me, Wena, for how long have you been dating this guy? She was like, we started dating how much? We have like 7-8 months together. Oh, okay, so you started cheating on me while I was still pregnant. So I was like, yeah. And then when he started cheating on you, he didn't tell me that he has a girlfriend who is pregnant. But then there's this day that I saw your pictures in his phone and I asked him, who is she? And he told her, I'm his sister, illegitimate sister for that matter, because we are from the same father but not the same mother. So we are sisters, blood related. But now in his family, I'm not welcomed because apparently I'm sort of a bastard because I'm a child from outside. So Anna is just there being supportive as a brother. He's supporting me because apparently my baby daddy ran away apparently when he found out I'm pregnant. Okay, that's a juicy story that he told you. She was like, yeah, that's what he told me. And then when the day you gave birth, he was here in Polokwane with me. So he had to come back to you. He had to come to the hospital for you. He told me you were giving birth. So now as I took you as your sister, I supported him because he was coming too. support you as his sister. Okay. But then when he came back, I saw there's something fishy because you're sending him picture after picture after picture of your son. Then I decided to confront him and asked him, why is this girl always sending you pictures of her son as if he's your son? And then he agreed and said that yes, it's my son, just that I cannot leave this girl. I can't leave her because every time I try and leave her, she goes and tell her parents, and then her parents go and talk to my parents, and then they force us to stay together. I was like, oh, so that's what he's telling me, well. Yeah, that is what he was telling her. Apparently, now I'm the one who doesn't want to leave him. Every time he tries to leave me, I tell my parents, and then my parents go to his parents. That's why we are together. He doesn't love me no more. He's forced to stay with me. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, that's why I was posting these things when you're forcing yourself towards my boyfriend. I was like, oh, for your own information, nah, I'm not forcing myself on the guy. And he has never tried to dump me, not even for a day. And yes, I know, like I once heard your voice when I was on a call with him. When you came in, he hung up. When I asked him who you are to him, he just said that you are a friend, Jay, whom you are in the same class with. So you came to tell him about an assignment or a practical, something like that. She was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I went and confronted the guy. There's this girl who's telling me 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he was like, no, she's lying. I can never tell that to any person. I love you. You're the only girl that I love. How can I deny my son? It's like I'm asking myself too, how can you deny your own son? Like, I'm surprised now. How can you do that? He was like, yeah, the girl is lying. She's trying to separate us. Okay. I believed him. Stupidest thing I've ever done. I believed him. I forgave him that December. 2019 December. And then 2020 January, he went back to school. And then 2019 I was in matric again. So February we got our results. And then I didn't pass very well. I didn't make it very well. So no varsity accepted me. I had to stay at home. January, the relationship was not so good because we would even spend 2 days without talking to each other. When I try and confront him, why are you not talking to me? Why are you not giving me time? He would tell me, I'm busy with assignments, practicals, something like that. I would believe him because you're a school guy, so that's cool. Up until February 12th, he was like, I want to see you. Okay, let's meet. Booked a lodge. We met. We were there together. It was fun, fantastic. 2 people in a relationship. It was good. Up until I received a call from an unknown number. And he was like, no, don't pick this call. I was like, why shouldn't I pick the call? How do you know the numbers that call my phone? I was like, no, don't pick it. I know these numbers and they're just gonna cause trouble. Okay, I did not pick them. And then the person called again. I'm like, let me pick this call and hear what this person wants. I was like, no, don't pick it. It's useless. I didn't pick the call until the person wrote a long message, a long text. She was like, when you're done with our boyfriend, please tell him to come back. And when he come back, there's a possibility that he might find all his clothes burnt because I will burn them one by one. I was surprised. Who is this? And then I logged into WhatsApp. I get many messages and then a video of her burning his clothes. She was like, if he's not here by 7 tonight, tell him or you will find all his wardrobe bent. I asked him, you're still with this girl? I was like, no, maybe this girl is just stalking me or something like that. I'm like, wow. And then I could see there's no longer a relationship between me and him. I told him to go back to his girlfriend. And then he went back to his girlfriend. 13 February, it's his birthday. It was his birthday. Texted him in the morning because, took it like, I could tell I was just angry. Maybe, yeah, let me just forgive him. After all, he's the father of my baby. 13 February, texted him, happy birthday, my love. Wish you all the best in life. Blah, 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 blah. Those long messages. He did not reply. And then I texted him again. He did not reply the whole day, 13 February. 14 February, early in the morning, around 8, I texted him, hey, how are you doing? Joe, as in the message that came back. And so it was like, hey, Malatiwa, I can no longer do this anymore with you. I'm deciding to end things between me and you because I want to be with her, not you. I choose to be with her. She's the one that I want for the rest of my life. All I could say was, okay. I had nothing more to say. I just said, okay, it's okay. You made your choice. It didn't hurt me that day. But then a few days after, I felt the pain. La pain you can see my F too. Yeah. After a few days, I begged him. I went back there and literally begged him. Like, please come back to my life. He blocked me. WhatsApp, Facebook, SMS, calls. He made sure he blocks me. He blocked me like block. So that was the end of our relationship. The end of it. I couldn't believe it. I cried for more than 6 months, crying, praying to God where he comes back, because I thought my life was incomplete without him. And that is where I thought wrong. So wrong. Even today, still gone. It's not coming back. Finish. But then there's one thing I begged from him, that I wish he had considered staying in his son's life. I wish he could have stayed in his son's life, even though he didn't want to be in my life. But there's nothing I can do about it. Just have to let go. So the moral of the story is, like, guys, if you're given an opportunity to leave, and if you see there's nothing to fight for anymore, just leave. After all, I've come to realize I can actually live without a guy in my life. You have to just tell yourself, you are strong enough, you're beautiful enough, you are good enough for yourself. You don't need nobody to complete you. You are complete yourself. So why suffer yourself because of somebody else? And to a lot of baby mamas out there who still cry over their baby daddies, cause all this drama, stuff like that, just leave him, man. Let him be. They are not worth it, these people. They are not worth the tears. They are not worth the fight. If he decides to leave, let him leave. Then it was not meant to be. he was not yours to start with. Just leave.